And let me tell you something, because the Wheelchair Mafia, when we get in the Rumble, and you people better watch out, and because we will take you down one by one, and that's right. We're going to get in there, and we're going to be the first disabled one to get in and be the champions. Because that's what Wheelchair Mafia is all about. Tell him, Keller!
Yeah, you know something, it doesn't matter if it's Matt or myself, one way or another, one of us is going to end up championship match at WrestleMania. It doesn't matter how many people there are. 1, 2, 10. All of them, it doesn't matter. We eliminate all you guys, and even if we have to take out each other, one way or another, one of us is going to be the next champion, guaranteed.
Oh yeah, and you better watch out, because
hi guys, it's cancelled.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you're a liability.
You mean we can't be in the Rumble now?
Nope.
Who said?
Yeah, who says?
Sorry guys.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Well, I guess it's on to plan B.
God damn it.
Fucking assholes.
Hey, here. Killer Kyle. Welcome to Kyle, and welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury. And we just finished doing our Worlds Collide XT UK and of course NXT America. So that should be an awesome show. Check it out. And so we're going to be doing now the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
It's what, 32 years now? It's going to be an interesting show. I was actually worried a little bit because sometimes the matches were not as good, and the Rumble was. This year it's going to be at the Minute Maid Stadium, or field, and judging by last year, I think it's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
it'll be interesting to see whether the setup will be the same like last year, or whether they'll change it up a little bit. Who knows, but still should be good.
Alright, so let's start off with Donald Trump's favorite match. We've got the United States title. We've got Andres Almas taking on Humberto Carrillo. And of course, Andrade beat Rey Mysterio on Raw.
Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting. We got two really good high-flying luchadors.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. Both Andrade and Humberto are very good competitors. Humberto has had quite a successful stint with the WWE 205 Live, little bit of NXT, then on Raw. He got taken out for a little while because of a hammerlock DDT of sorts by Andrade.
Yeah.
And then this past Monday, he returned after Andrade successfully retained the United States Championship in a ladder match against Ray, and Andrade was going to DDT Ray on the exposed floor, and there's this random dude standing there with a Rey Mysterio mask on, and takes the mask off, and it was Carrillo, and it's like, okay, that's interesting, and that basically set up for his match coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, I think that as much as Humberto's new and Raw, I'm not quite sure he's ready for a title just yet.
Right.
And I think that Andrade had already won the title, so it would be quite a short reign should he lose.
Yeah.
So, in that case, look at Roddy Piper and winning the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania just to lose it the next time at the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, actually not vice versa. So there's that. I don't know if that's any good description, but I think that I'm gonna say Andrade. I'm very impressed with how he's going at this point.
Yeah.
And not to mention the fact that he's got Selena Vega on his corner.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm going to have to say,
Andrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, as good as Carrillo has been, as well as he has done, I think he needs a little longer before he gets a title shot. Honestly.
Yeah. That's one of those things where I think that you put him in the title run, right away, it's just gonna be for what? He's still on Raw, he's still new, he's, gotta have a few more matches before he has a title.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like I said, Andrade retains.
Yeah. So next we go on to a match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. We got Bayley against the Sassy Southern Patriotic Belle, Lacey Evans.
Yeah. Holy shit. Those two have went at it for fucking weeks.
Oh yeah.
I was just saying to Kyle tonight, I just finished watching SmackDown. You can't have an interview with a wrestler without having those two interrupted by brawling backstage. To me, this has got to be one of the most intense feuds that Bayley has had.
Yeah, definitely one of the most intense feuds Bayley's had. Their feud between Bayley and Sasha and NXT over the NXT Women's Championship was pretty heated. But this has gone to a whole new level because it's gotten personal and, getting Lacey's daughter involved and all this other stuff and really divulging deeper into Lacey Evans' past. And like I mentioned last week when we did our Facebook Live, she talked about her father battling depression and addiction and losing the battle and just wanting to be that role model for her daughter and for people that have come from a struggling background. That, if you set your mind to something and you want to do it, you can do it. It's possible.
Yeah.
And you don't have to wallow in, because I had a shitty upbringing, I'm not going to have a bright future. Well, it's not true.
No.
You can dig yourself out of that hole, if you will, and give yourself a really good future. And, of course, she, again, talked about what the reason why she became a Marine was to give herself a better future and give herself the knowledge and kind of the guidance that she didn't really get from her parents. And, it made her a better person. It taught her a lot. And then from there, wanted to be a really good mom to her daughter. And then eventually coming to WWE. And so on and so forth. And it's one of those things where when Lacey Evans first came into WWE, she was part of the Mae Young Classic. The first one, I believe. And they talked about how she was a Marine and, you know, she's got the usual outfits, the dresses and the hats and the handbags and the gloves and all this other stuff. And then, you know, she could be the sassy Southern Belle, if you will, although they didn't really refer to her as that at that point.
Right.
But she could be a lady, and then when it came down to handling her business, she could handle her business.
Right.
And that should be what it has become again, and now, of course, a little more personal, if you will, talking about her past and her parents and why she became a Marine and all this other stuff. So basically making her more really liked and a face, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, when she was a heel, it was, I mean, it was good, but it was so all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, one moment it's her and Charlotte Flair are a unit, then they're fighting each other, and then she's doing this and she's doing that, and fighting this person, fighting that person, and there just didn't really seem to be any sanctity. Now, at least, since they've reverted her back to how she was when she first came into the WWE, and just taking it a step further, if you will, I think she's gonna benefit a lot better. That's not to say she can't be a good heel, because I really think she could. It's just, I really feel like they didn't really know what to do with her as a heel. So it's like, okay, we'll make her a face and, you know, have her be that inspirational, motivational person and go in depth into her past and talk about her family, kind of the crazy upbringing she had, and go from there.
And you look at Bailey, and there was a video explaining that she didn't really like her heel role, which I don't really know why, and I wish I would have watched the video, and we probably will. The fact of the matter is that when she turned heel, I thought, okay, this is extremely new for her, and it's going to be interesting to see what she can do with it. Now, the first promo she cut was terrible.
Yeah.
It was the shits. I think that the more she got used to it, I think she's a really good heel. Now,
Yeah.
the whole thing about, you know, egging on her daughter and talking about her daughter and all this bullshit, that, to me, you can say a lot more as a heel than just focus on one thing.
Yeah.
So I don't fucking know what's going on with that. I think that these whole backstage brawls that they're having for the last few weeks should lead to, like, maybe a brawl backstage match, or backstage brawl, if you will,
Yeah.
or something like that, because that would be interesting. You know, we talk about female wrestlers in WWE having matches now where you haven't seen in, like, years, like, you know, the Hell in a Cell or the Falls Count Anywhere. A backstage brawl would be something new. So, I mean, you have that. I just don't know what to say, because on one hand, I want to see Lacey finally get the SmackDown Championship. Will it happen on Sunday? I don't really know, because, you know, you've got Bailey, who has Sasha Banks in her corner.
Absolutely.
Now, what's not to say that Natalya can't be in fucking Lacey's corner? I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
The fact is that Bailey has only been a champion now for at least a month, and She's gone into her own as a heel, and it's very good. To have Lacey as the face, it's kind of interesting because I feel like they're doing it because she's all about America.
Yes.
And she's all about the military lifestyle, and I can understand that. But look at Sergeant Slaughter. He was a heel.
Well, yeah.
You know, it was a different time, okay, fine. But he was definitely a heel. And now, when Lacey was a heel, you had her with Charlotte, you had her with Corbin Baron, or, you know, that guy.
Yeah.
You had her do a lot of crazy shit. Unfortunately, she didn't get the title then. So, I don't really know what to say, because I like Bayley as a heel. I think she can be a champion for a little bit longer. At the same time, I think it might be due time for Lacey to get the title. It's just a matter of who is she going to go against at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Or even, I think it's Saudi Arabia they're going again.
They very well could.
So, I mean, there's something going on in February, so who knows?
Yeah. Everyone, I'm sure, has seen and most likely remembers the big, huge, gigantic, massive, obscenely gigantic shit I took on Lacey Evans over the Raw Women's Championship, and that rant I went off on.
Yep.
I know Matt put in one of my rants on Lacey Evans in the top 5 rants of last year, but if you want to see, that was a good one, but if you want to see a better one, go find the first one I did on Lacey Evans. It's really good.
Yeah.
But that just comes to say, when I did that rant, I felt that Lacey wasn't ready to be a champion yet. She was just new in the main roster. She was new on Raw. She had only been there for a little while. And I wanted to see her develop as a character, develop as a person, get an identity, and then eventually get a shot at a championship. Because it just seemed like right off the hop when she pretty much debuted on Raw, they were giving her a championship. They didn't give her enough time to develop as a heel and then give her a championship. I feel as if now she can be ready for a championship, and she very well could be a very good champion. I just would like to see this face run develop a little bit more and extend a little bit more further. And then SmackDown title on her, if you will.
Yeah.
Now, it can extend it maybe to WrestleMania. They can do it before WrestleMania. Whatever the case may be, just give Lacey a little more time as a face, and then give her a championship.
Right. No, I understand. I think that's better, actually. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go with Bayley on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not time yet for Lacey to capture the gold. I think it would be short-lived.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Bayley for me.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to go Bayley.
So now you got this match. I must say, Vince McMahon must have a vendetta on short people.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. They got Sheamus versus Shorty G. Now, on one hand, I think it's awesome to see Chad Gable talk about how you should embrace who you are.
Yes.
And I'm the type of person, myself, and I'm sure you are, I am in a wheelchair. I embrace who I am.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always out on the town. And I think it's a positive message.
Yeah.
Other than that, can you fucking talk about something else?
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
it's every week, it's the same thing. Same thing. So Sheamus comes back after a while, and
He's doing all these vignettes, and then 3 weeks ago comes out after there's a tag match, and it looks like Sheamus is going to go after the Revival, and the Revival walks away, and then Sheamus turns around and puts his big old foot in Shorty G's face, and it's like, okay. And then, last week, they confront each other backstage, and Shorty takes down Sheamus, and they're beating each other up, which is now leading into this match on Sunday. And I get it, Another wrestler that is a face, has a positive message, embrace who you are, and don't shy away from who you are, and be positive, and all this other stuff. But at the same time, it's like, can we take the character in a different direction and maybe develop the character a little more before it gets too stale?
yeah,
If it's not gotten stale already? Because, as positive as a message as it is, you're beating a dead horse.
pretty much, yeah.
You're absolutely 100%, absolutely positively beating a damn dead horse. So, I'm going to take Sheamus on this one.
And for the record, he's not that short. So yeah, I'm gonna take Sheamus as well.
Yeah, he's short, but fuck, I think there's several wrestlers that are shorter than him, for fuck's sakes. So now we go on to a rivalry that's actually been very, very good. I say this will for sure be one of the top matches of the night. You got the big dog Roman Reigns and Maleficent 2.0 King Corbin doing Falls Count Anywhere.
This match is gonna be amazing for the fact that, yes, it's gonna be in the Minute Maid
Park.
yes, and it's gonna be all over the place. I hope it's gonna be all over the place. That's what they promised, so let's fucking do it. I just watched a fucking empty arena match where they stayed in the ring the whole time.
Yeah. And earlier we were watching NWA Power, and there was an empty arena, empty studio match with the Question Mark and Zane something or other.
Yeah.
And it was a short match and a match where you go, well, that was disappointing.
Pretty much.
So, yeah.
I'm hoping this doesn't turn out like that.
I don't think it will.
I know. It's just one of those things where you've had this feud for a while now, and all of a sudden, you got this match. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, exactly.
You have Roman Reigns that deserves this win. Because how many matches has he had to lose to Baron Corbin? And that makes me sick. Because there's always a feud, and it always ends with the same person beating on the other guy, and sometimes there's always no resolution. There's no fallback or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just, okay, so the feud ends, and the
one-sided ass whooping.
So, yeah. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, and it needs to have a resolution where we can all go home happy.
Yeah.
And Roman Reigns, as much as people don't like him, deserves the fucking win.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, let's see what else can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because Baron Corbin's feuds have always dragged out with whoever he was going against. I think it's time that Roman Reigns gets one over on Baron Corbin.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure. It's gotta happen. And I really hope they take this Falls Count Anywhere aspect to heart and do it. Don't be half-assing this fucking bullshit. Say, oh, we're gonna go Falls Count Anywhere, and then you go out of the ring, and you're around the ring, and maybe over the barricade, and through the crowd, and up on the stage and back in the ring, and the match ends in the fucking ring. Make it goddamn false count anywhere.
Exactly. And that's exactly what it should be. You know, there's no reason why not. Explore the space. Explore the space and have a pinfall in the crowd, in the stadium, wherever.
Yeah. Have pinfall in the crowd, in one of the locker rooms where a team might get ready. Hell, you can have a pinfall in the goddamn women's bathroom, for God's sake.
Pretty much.
Just make sure there's no women in there first. Now, Matt, down, boy.
Yeah, I'm not neutered yet. So, or Roman Reigns,
Yeah,
for sure.
Roman has got to get a win on this one. Now, you can bet your bottom dollar and bet your ass. More than likely, Ziggler and Rude and the Usos are going to have some sort of involvement in this match. Still, give Roman the goddamn win, goddamn. So now we go on to a match for the Raw Women's Championship. The champ, Becky Lynch, against Asuka.
So, I mean, that, because Kairi Sane is injured, I'm not sure when she's coming back, and now, for some reason, we've got Asuka going against Becky for the title. I just don't understand why they're still the women's champions. You know, you gotta take the fucking title off of Asuka. Why? Why do this? Again, there's a lot more there's a lot more women out there that can have to take titles. But no, we gotta have fucking Asuka with the women's title so we can have fucking Asuka 2 belts. That's fucking stupid. Because I want to see Asuka as the Raw Women's Champion. That would be awesome. And you know, we could have Kairi Sane come back. And somehow, we could have Asuka do a heel turn. And then, WrestleMania, we could fucking have Asuka versus Kairi Sane for the women's title. And then, we'll see what happens. On the other hand, you know, people are saying Shayna Baszler should win the women's rumble so they could have Becky versus Shayna. Okay, that would be pretty cool. I have another theory after that. But the fact of the matter is, Asuka has been on Raw for a while now and deserves the fucking title. She didn't get the SmackDown Women's Championship because that fucking blonde bitch couldn't give her a fucking title. And it's fucking bullshit. She has to eat some hay and then give her the title, but she couldn't even do that. So she's over on Raw now. And now we got Becky. See what, I mean, I like Becky. I really do. But Asuka deserves the fucking title. But that, you know, and that's what needs to fucking happen. It's always the same song and dance and for the title, and Asuka doesn't get her due. Well, it has to be this Sunday. This Sunday, I want to see Asuka with the title because if we have Kairi Sane come back, have those two wrestle at WrestleMania, you've got so much you can do with that. So much. And you know what? We'll see what happens. And either way, it's going to be a good match.
Alright, well, I think that's pretty much our first rant of the new year. Your second, maybe, I don't know. Anyways. I know you said earlier that you didn't see Raw and you saw the highlights of it, so I don't know if you somehow just kind of passed over it or forgot about it. Whatever the case may be,
It's a possibility.
You're talking about when exactly Kairi Sane might come back. This past Monday on Raw, Kairi had a match against Becky.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't know how I missed that.
So she is wrestling again.
Alright.
But I said that when we did our Facebook live chat a little while ago, I said I had something in mind for this match. And here it is. I honestly don't see Asuka winning the Raw Women's Championship Sunday. I think Becky's going to retain the title, and then maybe before WrestleMania, Asuka and Kairi lose the women's tag titles to who? I don't know. And then either go into WrestleMania and have maybe Becky against Asuka again for the Raw Women's Championship. Or, maybe at some point Asuka and Kairi do split up and I don't know, maybe Asuka takes the title from Becky. And then you have Asuka against Kairi for the Raw Women's Championship of Mania. Or maybe three-way triple threat match. Asuka, Kairi, and Becky. I don't know. All I'm saying is I don't see Asuka becoming Raw Women's Champion on Sunday, as well as still holding on to the one half of the Women's Tag Team titles. So I'm taking Becky on Sunday at the Rumble.
Yeah. I honestly can't believe I didn't see Kyrie return.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna change my answer. I'm gonna say Asuka. Oh, I don't even know what I said.
Nah, whatever.
Whatever. We'll see what happens.
So next we go on to a match for the Universal title. You got the champion, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, against Daniel Bryan, and we go old school with a strap match.
Yowie wowie! Yeah, we talked about the strap match, and I know I've seen a few. In fact, I might have seen the ones with Wahoo McDaniel.
Yes.
That I had to have. It's one of the most brutalest matches, I think, ever.
Oh,
Compared to the dog collar match, this has to be one of the most brutal matches.
oh yeah. I'd say dog collar match and strap match are the top two more dangerous matches there's ever been in the business. Which one you want to put as 1 and 2? That's your own decision, but yeah, definitely strap match is up there as, very, very dangerous. And the fact that they would go to this length for a strap match, I know that kind of sounds like a pun, but it wasn't intending it for it to be.
Yeah.
At first, when Daniel was talking about, I'm sick and tired of the Fiend running and hiding and going down the damn hole every time I've got him in trouble and so on and so forth. I thought maybe they were going to go a steel cage match. And then he said strap match. Like, okay, that works too. Don't matter to me. It's still going to be fun to watch.
Well, I mean, I don't remember the last time. Although I think you said it. I myself don't remember the last time the WWE had a strap match, unless it was with Eddie.
No, I think the last strap match was probably, I'll say, a good 7 or 8 years ago, I'll call it.
Okay.
Rusev and Cena.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. Okay. Honestly, I may or may not have... Well, you know what? There's a good chance I did see it. Because I did get the pay-per-views back then.
Right.
But, I mean... We saw the contract signing a while ago. And the fact that Bray Wyatt made himself bleed just so he could sign the paper.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucked up.
I mean, there's Bray Wyatt on the big screen and Firefly Funhouse, and he's making like he's trying to fax the contract to Daniel Bryan. So you can say, like, okay, one, who the hell uses a fax machine anymore? And two, it's like, well, you can't get the damn thing to work, so. And then, he's like, I wanted you to remember you're a liar, you're a cheat, you hurt me, blah, 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 blah. And seeing as how you're not going to face me, you're going to face him. He should be the one to sign the contract. Of course, Daniel's got one end of the strap around his wrist. Let's go out. Let's come back up. It's that ominous, mysterious, weird, red light, nonsensical bullshit. There's the Fiend with the other end of the strap, and Mandible Claw, Sister Abigail, rips the shirt off of Bryan, starts whipping him like a government mule, as good old JR would say.
Yep.
Takes off the strap, sits down, picks up the pen, and is like, okay, he's gonna sign. He stabs the palm of his hand. He's laughing the whole time he's doing it. Takes the pen, tosses it away, and then runs his hand along the contract. And it's like, okay, that's interesting. And, closes up the affidavit and tosses it next to Bryan, and lights go out, lights come back on, Fiend's gone, Daniel, shirt ripped to hell, and not even on him, just basically hanging off the arm, and still got the strap attached to him, and he sees the contract, and the blood on it, is like, alright, here we go.
Yeah. This shall be life-changing, as they say.
Oh, yeah.
After this match, it's gonna... I can't think of the saying. Your life changes after this kind of match. So...
Your life and your career will never be the same.
Exactly, that's the one. And I mean, it's something that we haven't seen in a while. Although it hasn't been that long. I think it's going to be very cool. And I know that The Fiend has that side to him.
Yeah.
That I really enjoy. And I've always liked Bray Wyatt. I just don't know. I mean, I want to say Bryan will win. The fact is, where does that go? Like, who do you think is going to face Bray Wyatt for the Universal title? Now, you have... I mean, that's beating a dead horse to death, but let's say The Miz. You've got The Miz, you've got, and this is a long fucking shot, CM Punk return.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you've already got CM Punk on backstage and he's doing his thing. He's got to fucking bite the bullet and come back at some point.
Yeah.
So, I think the dream match at WrestleMania for the Universal title should be Bryan versus Punk.
Yeah.
On the other side, let's say Bray Wyatt retains. Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. I really don't.
Yeah, because you don't want to see Roman Reigns go for that again.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you can actually see Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. So there you got. The Miz can take on both of those guys. So, who fucking knows? I mean, it's gonna be a good match nonetheless, but I can't really pick a decisive winner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean... If Daniel wins the title, it's like, okay, cool, that's fine. If The Fiend keeps the title, it's like, okay, continue on with the title run, that's fine. After that, it's like, okay, where do you go? What do you do?
Yeah.
Do you keep the rivalry going and let them have a few more matches and then have them part ways and do something else? And if you do, who do you put into the situation?
Oh, yeah. There's always got to be a match at WrestleMania.
Oh, for sure there will be. It's just a matter of getting there first.
Exactly.
But, yeah. So, Women's Royal Rumble.
Yep. That'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Alexa Bliss, you've got Lacey Evans, you've got Rhea Ripley, you've got fucking Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, Liv Morgan. They got all of those women.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, the possibilities are endless. I have no idea.
Yeah, I know, right? You seem to kind of have your hamster on the wheel as far as,
Yes, I do. Let's talk about returns. Who do you think is going to return?
I could honestly easily see Nia Jax return.
There's Nia Jax is going to return. There's a slight chance that Anthony Corellia Santino will return. That was disgusting. I can't believe I had that for supper. Anyways,
Yeah.
oh, there's that. I guess the Bellas wins.
Yeah, potentially.
Maybe. Now, yes, hamster on the wheel. Here's one wrestler, or let's say fighter, do you think should make her return?
AJ Lee.
Nope. I said fighter. She went off to make babies, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Ron-
I'm sure more than likely she could return Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey is... Yeah, she obviously had the Raw Women's title, and it was a good run. But if you're going to have Shayna Baszler make her debut on Raw or whatever, you know, you've got Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir. If they come along with her,
Yeah.
then if you get Ronda Rousey coming back, you've got the four horsewomen of MMA, or whatever you want to call them. You don't even have to call them the four horsewomen of MMA. The fact of the matter is, it would be an idea. And I think another idea would be Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler at some point. Hell, you can even put the Raw Women's title on the line.
Yeah. There's so many different variables for a return. The Women's Royal Rumble is a surprise entrant, if you will. The possibilities around this. I feel more than likely you're going to see Ronda Rousey. Potentially Nia Jax. And you could... Hell, they may even bring back some of the legendary women, if you will.
Yes.
Tori Wilson, Molly Holly, and
Tori Wilson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ivory, maybe Jacqueline, Molly Holly, any of those women, and then, you know, whoever you want to use from NXT. Hell, NXT UK.
Yeah, you got lots on NXT UK. You can use Tony Storm, you know, Kelly Riley, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Shit, you got a lot of them. And you know, it's funny because last year it was all, you know, Trish Stratus, and obviously we love Trish Stratus, and where we're from, it's, you know, it is what it is. A wrestler that had impressed me last year and the year before was Molly Holly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she wasn't as big as a star in WWE as Trish was.
True.
But, you know, what's not to say that she can't have at least one match.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
So, I just, you know, I just don't know what to say. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where they're pulling for or at least one of my YouTube subscribers, had said, well, hell, it was Brian Zane, who said that it could be Shayna Baszler. Or was it JB Biggs? I have no idea. One of those guys. You can have that, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because there's so many you can pick.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely so many you can pick. And, like, to think, like, the roster you got on Raw, the roster you got on SmackDown, fairly damn good roster on NXT and NXT UK. Those 4 brands, sky's the limit.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, it was last year you had friggin' Candice LeRae. You had
Yes.
Xia Li. I believe Shayna Baszler was in there as well.
Yeah, yes.
You
Exactly.
I think Rhea might have been in there as well.
Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai.
Fucking, yeah. You know. Yeah, that is going to be an interesting match, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
As for one I can't fucking pick.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunately, because I'm always wrong, so.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Royal Rumble, you pick one and it's like, if you're wrong, okay, whatever, there's always next year. But if you're right, it's like, god damn.
Yeah. So now we go on to the men's rumble.
You flip things over to the men's side of things.
Yeah. And again, you've got Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode.
Oh, down here at the
Oh,
bottom, we've got a list here.
right.
We've got Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, AJ Styles, Eric Rowan,
Oh, yeah.
Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, Elias King Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, Otis, Tucker, Rusev, Bobby Lashley, Aleister Black, Buddy Murphy, Braun Strowman, Shinsuke Nakamura, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Kofi Kingston, Big E, R-Truth, John Morrison, and The Miz.
The number one entry into the Royal Rumble is fucking Brock Lesnar. You gave him the WWE fucking championship. You took the title from Kofi Kingston. And you said, you're the new champion, Lesnar. You fucking gave Lesnar the championship. And he fucking beat fucking what's his name? Cain Velasquez. And what happened? Yeah, that's right. Oh. You know, you idiots have no idea what you're doing. And you fucking screw everything up. And it pisses me off. Because, you know, fucking Lesnar and Heyman, you know, they go to the ring and they go, hey, you know, we're gonna go into the Rumble. And guess what? You're still the champion, Lesnar. So what you should have said was, I'm going in the Rumble, I'm gonna be number one, and I'm gonna put my title on benign. But no, because we have to have, it's gonna be fucked up. Because what's gonna happen at Mania? And we have to have the title at Mania. So what's gonna happen? Oh, he's gonna lose the Rumble, but he still has the title. So we're gonna have him go to fucking WrestleMania with the championship, and he's gonna face whoever, which is bullshit. You know what? It's fucking bullshit because the story is the fucking shit. There should be a winner. There should be a WWF champion that should go to WrestleMania, and the winner of the Rumble should face the WWE champion. But Lesnar is already the champion, and he's in the Rumble. So what? Why? Why is this happening? Because Lesnar should be wrestling in a separate match. You have tons of wrestlers to fucking choose from. You've got fucking Robert Roode. You've got Dolph Ziggler. You have fucking Usos. Whatever. But you put him in the Rumble, and it pisses me off because there's no fucking excuse for that. It's bullshit, and it should have never fucking happened. And you know what? It's fucking Heyman, and I don't know why he's even in charge. Because fucking Lesnar shouldn't even be in the fucking Rumble, because he's the fucking champion, and it's bullshit. And you know what? I hope he gets... I hope the second guy throws him out when he gets in the ring. Because this was stupid, and I hope that there's a permanent opponent for him at WrestleMania to take the fucking title. And it's... Why? Just why?
Yeah. I mean, want to talk about making history and doing something that's never been done before. That aspect I understand. You know? Yeah, nobody's really ever entered the Rumble first and won it. Maybe a few people have, but...
Well, Rey Mysterio, Chris Benoit, they went in first and they won the Rumble.
Yeah, so 2 guys out of...
Oh, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, okay. And basically, Lesnar's saying he's going to be the next one to do it. We'll see.
The fact of the matter is all he would have had to say, I'm putting the title on the line, and it would have been fucking fine, but he's still the fucking champion, and why he has to enter himself in the Royal Rumble is beyond fucking me, because what's gonna happen at WrestleMania? What happens if he wins the fucking Royal Rumble? Oh yeah! Is he gonna face himself? God.
I don't know.
I just don't get it anymore. There's no logic to this company. There's no fucking logic whatsoever.
Yeah, it's... boy.
Fuck.
Yeah. Just looking at a few of the women that are going to be in the Royal Rumble. You got Charlotte, you got Alexa, you got Nikki, you got
Sarah Logan.
Yeah, Sarah Logan, Natalia, Carmella, Dana Brooke, and of course Fire and Desire.
You know, I would say Sarah Logan, but I don't think she's earned a lot.
No, she hasn't. Like, she's only been back for 2 weeks.
Yeah, just about.
Basically, it's just been fighting with Charlotte for no reason, really.
Oh, it's better than what fucking Liv Morgan's been doing.
True.
But
one thing I will say, though, about the Men's Royal Rumble match is there's been a lot of talk and rumor, and who knows, it might actually happen. We'll have to wait and see. Edge could return.
oh yeah, that's right. So I mean, there's that. I forgot about that. And he's actually been working hard at being in shape for a return at some point.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, and yeah, he retired in 2011.
Yeah.
But as we've seen with Bryan and Sasha, well, Sasha fucked her, whatever. Possibilities are endless, and you can come back from it. I mean, Bryan had a brain injury.
Yeah.
Well, they said it wasn't after all, but still.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Edge can potentially come back. Maybe for a short time,
Yeah.
but definitely come back.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
I mean, who says it has to be an extended period of time?
Yeah.
Like, I you know, even if it was like a year, that'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But who says it has to be more than that or longer than that? But whatever.
Yeah. Actually, another one I thought about just now was Keith Lee. Now,
Yeah, I could see a big Keith Lee in the Rumble.
I know that he's already the North American champion,
Mm-hmm.
but holy shit, Keith Lee versus Brock Lesnar?
Hey, yeah, really.
I mean, that would be awesome. But, I mean, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, we all saw what he did. Survivor Series, him
Yeah.
and Roman Reigns pretty much being the last two, so
Oh, yeah.
who the hell knows?
Yeah, he's one badass motherfucker.
Damn straight.
Anyways, this has been an interesting review, and we'll find out what happens anyways. Royal Rumble and Worlds collide. It's gonna be awesome. Check it out for tomorrow
Aye.
and Sunday night.
Aye.
It's gonna be another jam-packed wrestling weekend.
Yeah.
So I can't wait. For me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle. And we shall talk to you next time. Deuces.
Bye, y'all.